And so now I wait for an inevitable fate. But even in death, there is freedom and vengeance.
Citizens of Rome, my loyal subjects, on the anniversary of my ascension to the imperial throne, we will mark that divine occasion with the founding of my new city, Aruntium. To celebrate this monumental day, I, your beloved Emperor, present to you the most magnificent.
Yeah, I don't know. This like Rome stuff never does it for me.
Ever staged. And to bleed for our entertainment, I also give you the greatest gladiator in the history of the Empire. The undefeated champion of the sadly missed Trajan, Invictus Thrax!
This is what makes it look like God of War to me. It's got the fixed camera angles. I can zoom in and out, but that's it. The punching is weird. It's not it's slow. It does look like PS2 Rygar a little bit, right? Which I think that's my PMC sub game for some reason, but I have a long negative history with PS2 Rygar. That game saves the enemies you kill onto the file, and you can absolutely, and I did, save yourself into a situation where you have 1 HP right before a boss fight with no enemies left to grind health on in the entire world. And it's just a soft lock. It's just reboot the game at that point. Restart the whole game.
See how Thrax cleaves through the enemy. Ah, brave and noble gladiators. Your Imperator salutes you in dying for your art.
Yeah, it is kind of an interesting game because it's like God of War, but from like 2002. Rygar is. It's very God of War, but years earlier. But also, God. I like the GIF people in the foreground. Very, very good decision to put the GIF people even closer to the camera. Just get a good look at the clapping guy in the front. There he is again. And hey, Americus, my Wednesday, not that much has happened in it yet, so my Wednesday hasn't been too bad yet. We'll see. I wanna get done with routing another level of rolling today. I wanna work on Lakeside a bit Those are my plans. I think someone said that this game has like fighting game style combos. I'm trying to figure out what they are. Also, I don't think I have a health bar for this. Like, I think this is just like auto win. I've been hit a few times, and as far as I can tell, no health bar.
Close the gates! Gladiator! Attack!
Like, how do I always get that like weird spin attack? What did I do to make that happen? I'm just mashing the A button. The frame rate is good though. That's good. It's a solid 60. So far, it's a solid 60. Yeah, that's just the game. I think that's just the game. Like it's like washed out like that on my end too. I think this is just the game that it looks like this. You have to like stand in the right spot to pull the lever. It's not just wherever the pop-up is. It's kind of interesting that they, in this Coliseum, they built like an obstacle course for the Gladiator to go through. Yo, hey Angelo, what's up? I feel like he's auto-dodging some stuff too. Like I was just like pressing the attack button there and he does that little like dodge backwards thing. Oh, there was a, whoops. Missed my opportunity for a fatality there.
60,000 Romans wait to witness Trajans on a champion fight. One last time.
One last time? Did my dude just earn his freedom there? No, now that was just to enter the Coliseum. I don't really know. I don't think there is a plot yet. who's been introduced as the greatest gladiator in history.
Citizens, our wonderful Trigatim reaches its
There was
zenith.
that, like, intro where he said some stuff,
Lord,
but,
our brave hero Invictus Thrax
I was a bit distracted.
nobly approaches his
I don't think it
final
meant much,
doom.
the intro.
Aruntius, you demolish the greatness of Rome just to make room for your theater of death. There's neither glory nor honor in this abomination.
You are the last vestige of that which holds this empire back from attaining true greatness. I look forward to
What?
finally seeing you defeated, champion of Trajan.
Release the Gladiator!
What? Why? Why does he think that? Why is this gladiator the last thing holding the empire back from true greatness? The Emperor has like a personal vendetta against me. I guess that's where the vengeance comes into play. He did say, champion of Trajan, who might have been the previous emperor or something. This might be part of like a political purge. Bruh. Kind of a surprising amount of like blood in this game. I figure this is probably like rated M. I'm surprised that they bothered. They could have easily had the T if they just didn't make everyone explode into fountains of blood on death. What I want to know is there a way... Is there like a... Is there some kind... Is there a button I can use to break guard? Because they just sit here and guard. No, I keep missing the execution, because it just like, you're in the middle of a combo when the execution prompt comes up. It's a bit too late for that.
Valiant words, but much mistaken. The mob is eager to see a champion's death, and the Emperor is equally eager not to disappoint them. See how quickly your demise approaches.
It's gonna be like a Minotaur or load screen. I think my guy died. I think he died to whatever that was. This is setting up the need for revenge.
Where am I?
Where do all heroes go when death takes them?
Finally, I am free.
Free? Your work is just beginning, Invictus Thrax. You have been chosen.
Chosen for what?
Aruntius should not be Emperor. The glory days of the Empire are nearly at an end. The death of Rome draws close. That murdering pig killed our beloved Trajan and upset the gods' plans. And so, bloody retribution must put things right.
But why me? Cannot the gods punish?
The vices of Orontius have become the vices of the citizens. As the gods are neglected, their power wanes. A champion is needed. One who by heroic deed will restore the glory of Rome and the gods.
I owe Orontius a debt I
Wow,
am
thanks for
keen
the
to
Sword of
repay.
Vengeance.
Very well. What must I do?
You must face such monsters and forgotten terrors, spoken of now only in storytelling. The power of Orontius is not his alone. He was aided in his deceit by the rogue children of Mars, Phobos and Deimos, the gods of terror and fear. Phobos and Deimos have coveted the life force of Rome and have taken it deep into their realms. Here, where our great mother stands, you can see for yourself the signs of decay. You must face Phobos and Deimos and recover the life force of Rome. Neither Phobos nor Deimos can be stopped by a man's heart and sword alone. The strength of Hercules is yours to possess, if you have the courage to accept the challenge.
Alright, Gladius received. Look at the way he swings it. Something about this. I don't know. It's like his head doesn't turn at all in the animation. He's just, I don't know. Something about that's kind of silly looking to me. It's honestly not a bad looking game though. I love what they've done with the grass. The way it's just like, it is just like 2D, but the way they've layered it and done the lighting on it makes it look really good actually. Damn.
Not found all the items yet, Thrax. Where can I have hidden them?
Oh, we're looking for hidden items. Press B to activate challenge. I wonder if this is something I have to be doing. Press Y button to activate the power of Hercules. Alright. I see we've got health now as well. Yeah, power of Hercules to clip through walls just by pausing the game.
Show fortitude, Thrax, and as a reward, you have been given the strength of Hercules. When enough blood has been spilled, this power is yours to command.
Alright,
Further
thanks
challenges
kid.
will yield further rewards, but for now, you have what you need to continue. Enter the Elysium Gate. Your hunt for Phobos begins.
I guess this is like the hub world. Or something. So if I... No, I can't. This one's not a challenge? Okay. Caesar Augustus Tapiocus. Alright, hold up. Before we go into the level, I got you. Where is he? There's the Hydra. I think that the Hydra can sit atop. Like so. There we go. We put the Hydra on the pedestal. Yeah, I figured the challenges will just like unlock later or whatever,
In
probably.
ancient times, the Titans warred with the gods. Crushed
Probably
in
that's
battle,
like
they
you
fled
get
to
them
their
at times in the
distant
plot.
island, only to be captured and then imprisoned. On this forgotten island, Phobos has made his home.
Yo, thanks for the 40 months,
Land of
ID.
God, the island
Thank
is
you.
not deserted.
Thank you a bunch. I
Inhabitants
appreciate it.
old and new linger still.
Come on, locked chest. Let me in. I got the drop on the snowboard adults. They did not finish within an hour and a half. The wiki race. Let's see. I think I have a Pikachu, right? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we might be kind of in there then, actually. All right, I think he's covered up now, maybe. This game, like, low-key actually looks kind of good. I love the waves. I love, like, they've done a lot of really good 2D art in this game. The way the waves are, like, washing onto the beach looks really good, I think. Good use of color. What's with the corn thing? He's sort of just like a stream mascot. And yeah, the column was made, I think Dab made it like a week or two ago. Is that site still there? They're still parking it, dude. Oh my god. Corn Enterprises, how dare you? They are still parking tapio.ca. I swear they're just holding that domain in the hopes that one day they can sell it. Like, come on. It literally pisses me off that tapio.ca was a proper website for like literally a couple months in 2011. And then they've just been parking the domain ever since. And even when it was its own website with actual content on it, like it was literally just like a list of songs that Greg Korn likes. Like that was it. I think his name is Greg. Complete waste of tapio.ca. But yeah, that's we've stolen the corn from Corn Enterprises. That's it was their mascot in the mid 90s, mid to late 90s. I think he told me to do something. I think he said go back, bring it to me, but I can't. Like what? What did he say? Oh, hit B. Partial health up challenge. Okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna have to go back and like get that locked chest or something. Cool. From here on, enemies and objects may yield partial health up rewards.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, if you go to their first website, Tigran non-sports cards, the origin of the corn is there in the top right. And something that kind of bugs me, the top of this website, which is archived from November 1996, it says, win your choice of a set of X-Files Season 3 or a set of X-Files Season 2 or a set of Coca-Cola 3 cards. Just find the tie with the blue suede shoes, which is the corn, that's his name. Email us with Ty's location and your address, and you will then be entered into the draw to win the above set of your choice. I did confirm they did announce a winner on Usenet, like they said they were going to. That's been archived. You can find the announcement of who won the raffle to find the tie with the blue suede shoes. But I don't think the tie with the blue suede shoes was archived. I have been unable to find him. And so I consider that to be my holy grail of lost media. There's an official alternate corn out there. Yeah, there's a shiny variant. How would the Corn Brothers feel about all of our corn edits? To be honest, I kind of get the sense, like this is not to like strongly hate on the Corn Brothers or Corn Enterprises. Yeah, I was about to say ID. I think they would be the types to be like, that's ours. You have to stop using that. And it's just like, dude. Like, I think they would not be happy with us. I don't know how I get that vibe from them, but I do, and I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one. You know what? We can all get Hercules. I think it's the way they park domains and the way they hype themselves up a lot and they park their domains for like decades. They refuse to give any of them up. It just gives like a self-aggrandizing feeling where it's like, yeah, they would take this too seriously. I don't think it counts as transformative for fair use, to be honest with you. Like, I can't... If I just, like, well... I don't know. But, like, if I just took Mario and then just, like, edited Mario to be, like, orange, and I'm like, whoa, I've edited Mario in a way that's fair use, like, no. Nobody would go for that. I would definitely still get sued by Nintendo, and I would lose. Didn't realize I was taking so much damage on that last attempt. I thought we were fine. Suddenly I'm dead. You really don't have to be precious with the Hercules strength. It builds up really fast. Fight gauge rewards you for skillful fighting with the sword. Vary your chains of attacks. Spread attacks across multiple enemies and use side rolls in between attack chains to build up the gauge quickly. When the gauge reaches the level indicated by the icons, you'll be granted the relevant sword. What? It's kind of interesting that I feel like we're unlocking game mechanics here. Like we just found a UI element in the world or something. Kind of interesting. Oh. Oh. The hell is this? Yeah, like it's it's like a battle pass. I was gonna say it's like kill streaks in Call of Duty, but yeah, you like unlock bonuses. So far, so good. Are Acclaim games actually good? Between this and the Red Star, I'm WTF, I love Acclaim now, basically. Never Midway pilled though. Midway will always suck. Every once in a while there would be a good Midway game, but almost always by accident. Yeah, Gauntlet is so long. Gauntlet on GameCube. I think there's another Gauntlet game that I'm gonna have to play on Xbox. This game was ported to... Wait, is that true? This game was ported to Windows Phone? Gladiator, Sword of Vengeance. 2015 re-release. Man, Acclaim filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy with debts exceeding $100 million. How do you even do that, Acclaim? What the hell? Yeah, in May 2015, Throwback announced that Sword of Vengeance would release on Windows, Windows Phone, and Xbox One. There probably is a Windows Phone version of this game. How do you get $100 million into debt? As like a game publisher? Like how do you fuck that up? That's so much money. I mean, I know the whole, like, I understand on some level, but like, it would be like saying like it'd be like if I were $100 million in debt. You'd look at me and you'd be like, how the fuck did you even rack up that much debt? Like, you're just a guy. Like, similarly, how on earth did Acclaim rack up that much debt? Okay, wait, where do I go? Alright, it's not funny anymore, guys. Tell me where to go. Maybe I like missed something back there. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. The rights for many games. Man, that must have been so much fun. And like 2004, there was just an auction for all of Acclaim's property, and you could just own the rights to random games published by Acclaim if you won the auction. Here we go. Now we got the finish him. Fatality. Yeah, definitely. Acclaim is definitely old enough that, like, they definitely existed since at least the early 90s. I don't know. Acclaim, 1987. I don't know what the first Acclaim game is. List of Acclaim Entertainment games. Yeah, they were doing stuff on the NES. That being said, they just published on the NES, so... Like, Acclaim didn't have any internal developments, I think. For a very, like, probably until the late 90s or something. I don't know, I'm scrolling through their list now. So I don't think you'd be able to buy, well, they did end up buying Software Creations, because that's this dev. So you could own the rights to, like, but those are licensed games, so you wouldn't even own the rights to that. Yeah, it'd be tough, because most of Acclaim's good shit was not developed internally. List of requests I never got around to. I do have a list. I never did these, but I also never refunded them. So from years ago, I still have 10 custom requests sitting in the queue. There's Bolt from Advanced Wars. There's Corn Olimar and with his Corn Pikmin. There's Corn Angela Merkel. There's Corn Yugi, which actually that got made, so I'm gonna hit complete on that. There's Yarts with a high-res PNG of Corn. Anna Montana Corn. Corn the Vampire Slayer. Anthony Frank Hawk. I guess that's Tony Hawk, probably. Give Virtua Corn little arms and legs. And a little corn hat like a cowboy. Who is Virtua Corn? Oh, right, I can jump. Forgot I had a jump button. The jump is context sensitive. You can't just do it whenever. Wait, what's the last thing? I gotta update the thing at some point. I gotta update the... oh yeah. I forgot that existed. That is really funny. The wireframe outline on it. But I gotta... Someday I'll stop doing this someday I'll update it so that it's not just like a crappy Imgur album. There's a proper page for it on tapioca.moe, but I'm so lazy. Also, someday I would like to get back to actually doing those myself. I haven't done any original corns in years at this point. It's entirely fan art. Yeah, at some point I even made the page. I think the issue is I wanted it to be like I wanted to almost have like a OneDrive type system for it, where like I would just put the corns in a directory on my computer and it would then upload them straight to the page, so I wouldn't have to like bother with stuff. Like I wanted the whole thing automated. and I was too lazy to actually make that for myself, so instead I just made nothing. But I wanted to automate the whole thing, so it would just always be up to date. Because I do have, like, I never look at that Imgur album. I do have on my computer saved, like, every corn anyone has ever posted. I try to always save them. So if I could just, like, sync that directory to the server, that'd be great. That would be fun, yeah. Honestly, Abscon, the other day we were talking about like old internet stuff, and how I was saying it would be fun if Tapioca.moe was like an old internet style GameCube fan page that had stuff on it, and like that would be exactly what would go on there. There would be like a little corn dress up where would have to draw like different outfits that would then layer on top of the default corn. That would totally be the kind of thing that would be on my old internet website. That would be perfect. To be honest, I assume that the tie with the blue suede shoes, the official shiny corn from back in 1996, I assume that he's just the same, but he has cyan shoes. Like, based on the color choices, based on the color palette in the image, I'm assuming that it would just be like that shade of cyan. It would just be that, and his shoes are just that, and otherwise he's exactly the same. But it still upsets me that I'll never know. You know what? You can have Hercules strength, since you want to be this way. X2. Double damage challenge. Yeah, their description of tapio.ca is insane, right? Literally, I still have the tab open. Tapioca was an assortment of ideas that never found a niche. One feature was about the spread of misinformation on the internet, including the lack of an accurate/readable date that could be understood by the global population when reading something online. Another was random bits of traditional media information, such as the paper Woodward's department store placemat from Victoria, British Columbia, of Canadian prime ministers from 1867 to 1968. No Canada Better Weston booklet outside, and no Canada Better Weston booklet inside. Another interesting piece was about the Excel 97 flight simulator. The instructions for activating the simulator were 1. In Excel, open a new worksheet. 2. Press F5 and type X97:L97 in the reference box, then click OK. 3. Hit your tab key once and you end up in cell M97. 4. Press Ctrl and Shift while clicking on the chart wizard icon. Blue, yellow, red bar chart. The flight simulator will now activate. Steer with your mouse, accelerate and decelerate with the left and right mouse buttons. Tapio.ca. What I think is insane is how off the rails the description goes. Like, are you describing the website or just writing an article about the Excel 97 flight simulator at this point? Like, literally, it's like they get distracted while writing what's supposed to be a description of what the website was. There's like, oh, they're like tapio.ca was, you know, it was a website that had information on it, such as the Excel Flight Simulator. Hey, did you know that you could get the Excel Flight Simulator to work if you press these buttons? Here, let me give you a step-by-step instruction. It's like, did you forget what you were supposed to be writing about? Like, what is this? It just gets funnier, like, the more off-topic they get in that description to me. The worst part is, you look at tapio.ca on archive.org, right? If you go look at it from when the site was actually alive, it's literally just a list of songs that the Korn brothers like. That's it. I don't even think that shit about the Excel Flight Simulator is on there. It's just a list of songs. Damn it. I've not played Hypnospace Outlaw. Alter told me I should play it the other day, and I was like, yeah, I should. But then I got my mind set on playing Dragon Quest III instead, so now Hypnospace Outlaw is back on the maybe someday pile. I know about it though, the way it's like that old internet looking thing. I watched a playthrough, I watched PMC play the game like years and years ago when it came out. He streamed a playthrough that I watched, and it was pretty good looking. It's pretty good. I'm playing like the HD 2D version. And to be honest, I think I would like it more on Game Boy Color. That's how I feel about it so far. Everything is really big and really spread apart in like the towns and stuff, and it kind of makes everything feel like it's taking forever just how to like I ran out of time. Jeez. Okay, well apparently this is actually hard. Also, I had Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 on Game Boy Color as a kid. That's like, that game is massive nostalgia for me. I feel like that game comes up once a week on this stream. But that game is such insane nostalgia for me. I love it. I'm already predisposed to want to play some weird old RPG shit, specifically on Game Boy Color. Yeah, I saw you were playing Quest 64 Game Boy Color the other day, because it looked really good. It looked way better than the N64 version, to be honest with you. I'm gonna fail this to running out of time again. How fast do they want me to kill these guys? Is there some other like, is it not kill everyone in time? Because I don't know that I could have done that any faster. That was pretty good. Like, hold up. Let me... Well, we're gonna end up doing it again, but does it just say... Oh, break the barrels. Okay, what am I doing here? Never mind. I'm doing this completely wrong. I should actually read. Dude, the auto-targeting is not letting me hit the barrel. Okay. So far, I think that targeting has been my biggest enemy in this game. It's very hard to get it to not lock onto a guy who's just sitting there shielding, even when you're surrounded by other guys. There we go. That is a completely insane. Why is number 1 Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd when number 2 is Firework by Katy Perry? Why are there a number of Katy Perry songs in the top 10? What is that? Why is OMG by Usher featuring will.i.am number 10? Who is voting? Who did this? That song is terrible. I don't know, the history of the Korn Enterprises websites is just very strange. I think that their original business of just selling trading cards made a lot more sense than whatever they got up to after that. I think you remember this game. What's up, Pixel? This game, I mean, maybe you remember this game. There are a lot of games that are basically identical to this. Everyone in the 2000s tried their hand at making a Gladiator Sword of Vengeance. There's this, there's Rygar, there's Trojan, or Spartan Total Warrior, there's Shadow of Rome, there's Colosseum Road to Freedom, I think it's called, on PS2. There are many games that are completely identical to this. Yeah, it is less bad than World War II. I'm never really into the whole, like I'm not a Rome guy, but this is definitely preferable to World War II. I have no idea what that thing did. Yeah, no, this is the 1 pixel. This is that game. We watched that cutscene earlier. See what I mean about the targeting in this game being a problem? Like, I'm stuck on this guy. I'm stuck on this guy. Oh, got the double damage thingy or something. Well, so right now, so the plot of the game seems to be that, the Emperor of Rome had you killed because he's an asshole. And, but the gods are displeased with the Emperor of Rome because he's such an asshole. So, they, instead of, like, properly just dying, you then get sent on a mission from the gods to take revenge. And the first step of that, for some reason, is to come to this island and kill skeletons. So here I am. Something about, like, Phobos and Deimos. What? Okay. I'm surprised this level is still going on, to be honest with you. Like, I thought... We have been on this island for, like, the vast majority of the game so far. And I just didn't think that the game would be structured that way. Like, what if the whole game is this island? What if it's like they fucked up and you don't actually kill the Emperor at the end of the game because they were doing a sequel hook? The whole game is just like the first part of his quest. What do they want from me now? I did come from this way, right? Now I'm distracted. I think... I guess this is the way we go. Is there like a map or something? There is a return to Elysium option. I feel like we haven't... Like, I think there's gonna be different types of weapons in the game that we just haven't gotten to yet. Because they did, there was like a challenge that we did earlier where they just straight up said, like, the restriction for this challenge is sword only. And if that's a thing that they have to state, then theoretically, none of the buttons are swapping weapon or anything, but... Yeah, it has been It's been close to an hour of just smashing the same skeletons at this point. Man, look at my health right now. That's not good. One of you guys needs to drop a health pickup or something. There we go. Well, they said Phobos and Deimos, the mask kids. Nobody's ever heard of Metis and Pavor. And I'm dead. Great. Where's this putting me? Where is it putting me? How far back? That's not bad. Yeah, it is bad. No, it's not bad. No, it's a little bad. Not so bad. Really giving Scorpion King. This game is better than Scorpion King. I really don't understand how you tolerate Scorpion King as much as you do PMC. That game was horrible. That game was complete ass. And meanwhile, you're like, oh, Scorpion King, it's fine. But no, it's not fine. Even offended YouTube because you complained about it too much? That's funny. YouTube commenters are a funny bunch. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, who is seeking a video of a speedrun of Scorpion King? People who like the game, that's who. So, kind of makes sense. I'm literally trying to switch. I am literally trying to target anyone else, and the game just won't do it. This is so annoying. This game sucks. Now it's all the way back here. Yeah, honestly, no one has ever left a comment like that on one of my speedruns. But if someone ever came along and posted a comment on my run that said I was complaining about the game too much, I would probably issue a challenge. I think that's the correct response. I'll stop trashing the game when you beat my time. Until then, I'm in charge here. Like, this blocking, there has to be something I can do about it. This is ridiculous. It kind of almost seems like there is. Sorry, but I need the dislike for watching a speedrun as a walkthrough. That's funny. I want to be the guy. It was pretty fun. Man, my health is like down. Like, I can't do this better. You just take hits from things that you aren't fighting. I don't know how they want me to do it better. I don't think this game has a block button, which is weird because all the enemies have block buttons, that's for sure, but I don't think I do. Honestly, though, like, it probably is. That's what it's gonna be. Eventually, we're gonna do one of those challenges to unlock the block button. I have no idea why that guy just like blew up in front of me. That was weird. I think it's because I got him into fatality range and then didn't fatality him, so that was just him dropping dead. Yeah, no Gladius repeating voice lines for 30 hours, unfortunately. I just know that if Jahan were here, he would have finished this island like half an hour ago. Is that the block button? Hold up. I think we might have found it. Nope, it's not. Yeah, Gladius was like, I would say... With Gladius, I would say the first like 5 or 6 hours of that game were really painful. Once I really got into the cycle of things and I figured it all out and we were just like grinding through the game, at that point it became less painful and more just way too long. Which is less of a problem. Like, I could deal with the game after a while, it was fine, but it was definitely way too long. That not the last. There's another barrel. I didn't get there in time. Rip. There was another barrel. Yo, what up, Leah? Nah, that game, Future Tactics, the Uprising was not that long. That was a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be. Future Tactics was like 9 hours or something, which, for a game that has tactics in the title, is very short, I feel like. It definitely helped that I found the cheese for the last stage. As someone who never successfully finds the cheese, I'm glad that we got that. I swear to God, the fucking blocking in this game is so bad. The constant blocking. It just seems weird that, like, you can't combo if you're not locked onto someone as well. Like, if what your first hit on someone is always just gonna be like a crappy swing that doesn't do anything. 'Cause you're not locked on yet, so you just get nothing. Like that. Didn't even get a barrel with that. We're just dead. It's over. And I'm just gonna die because they're just swatting at me and I'm just standing here taking it because there's nothing you can fucking do. Believe me, it's been made. There we go. This game does not exist on SRC. Interesting. Hey, Chris. I will not be running this one though. Where I want to run rolling. I will not run this. Absolutely not. Oh wait, where am I going then? Game is like a weird lock-on system where you have like a primary lock and a secondary lock.
The fetters, servants of focus.
Aw, shit.
The
It's
carrion's
better.
only desire is to carve you up, Thrax. Cautious.
I mean, he doesn't damage me when he punches me back. We can just sit here and hit him. There we go. I'm probably gonna get his weapon now, the axe. How do I swap weapons? Oh, there we go. It is the back button. I figured it was probably the back button. So we don't have access to that thing from the start of the game anymore. Look at him swapping. Yes, Sneakers has been run. We had to consult the world record VOD at a couple different points because I couldn't figure out where to go. It was not run at AGDQ. It was run in Hotfix, which is their like off-season content. It's what they do when there's no marathons. They do like other stuff with the channel. Yeah, the run is not... Nothing happens in the run. It is a playthrough. And the game is very boring. So it is a 2-hour long run where you just like walk around. It kind of looks like. Don't recommend anyone speedrun Sneakers, but it has been done. And yes, I will be there. I will be at SGDQ this year. Gotta show up to support Hercules, the Legendary Adventures. Did you make it? That is fucking haunted, dude. Why? It does look like her, though. That was requested by the producer, I want to say, like 3 years ago. Yeah, the producer TM 3 years ago requested the Angela Merkel corn. No Yakuza. I personally didn't submit anything. Other people did submit. I didn't even really look at the submissions this year. I know that people did submit Pirate Yakuza, but to be honest with you, I can say this because there are no Pirate Yakuza runners here. That game looks like ass, and the run looks really boring, and it's like 2 hours long, so I'm not surprised it didn't get in. Not to degrade the work anyone has done on that game, but it's your usual Dragon Engine slop where there's just no fun whatsoever. Like that's why I didn't bother, because I was interested in potentially running it if the run was good. But it's just I mean it'll be fine casually, but like for the speed run, it's just the combat is too sloppy.
They have been summoned from the underworld against you.
Plus there's just a shitload of filler. Which is kind of an issue with every Dragon Engine game, including Gaiden, which I did at GDQ last time. Every Dragon Engine game just has so much filler where you're not even... It's just like, walk here, walk there, walk there, walk there, and it just feels... And it's instead by walk, I mean teleport there, because you have taxi access from the menu. So it's just taxi, load screen, talk to guy, skip cutscene, taxi, load screen. It'll just be like a huge amount of that. Introducing you to minigames by making you play extremely easy, unskippable minigames that are like on a timer so you can't even play them fast. Or playing them fast is so simple that it's just not interesting. You know, it just... I don't know. So it is what it is, but it's not in. I really can't accuse anyone else's speedruns of being boring when I like Yakuza 1. But in my opinion, Yakuza 1 is incredibly exciting at all times, especially Chapter 7. The one where you just walk back and forth for like 20 minutes. I feel like there should be a boss fight in here. Oh, okay. I mean, really, it's a,
I will need the power of Jupiter to help me.
I will need the power of Jupiter to help me. With what? Yep, the bouncer did get in. Shoutouts to Cosmic, good friend. Like, you have to consider with GDQ stuff as well, that, like, even short Yakuza games are well over an hour in length. Most of them are at least up around the high 1s to 2s sort of range. And they take very few games of that length these days. So the fact they were ever taking us at all is a little bit of a miracle. IMO. I mean, are these just the same skeletons getting back up? What is happening? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Let's see if we can break guard with the axe. The answer is maybe. What a dumb fatality. The answer is no. The axe does not break guards. I will now be killed by a basic skeleton. Okay. And this is still...
I will need the power of Jupiter to help me.
Yeah, he'll still need the power of Jupiter to help him. It's a generous estimate. Is it much shorter than 10 minutes?
No, I can't do that right now.
No, can't do that right now. Everyone in ancient Rome was British, actually. I think it would be a real choice. You know what? I've never seen this choice made before. I do feel like, I don't know if this is true in other countries or whatever, but I feel like very often you do see that, like, ancient people will just be given, like, a British accent or something. They'll just be given some kind of, like, vaguely British-ish accent in media, where it's like, alright, you're ancient. This is ancient Rome. Everyone's got a British accent. I would love to see them give the ancient Romans Italian accents, because they're from Italy. I would love to see them all speaking with Italian accents. Yeah, sword did not have enough range. Just get bonked in the face by that guy while I swing around in front of him. They would almost certainly not accept that, because it is just tennis. Would be my guess. They are very selective. Shit, that guy, I think he has iframes while he's holding the axe up. I think that's what it is, actually. I really need to try to save. Just, like, somehow try to time it so we can save, Yeah, very few sports games. For some reason, they're taking Backyard Baseball 97 at this GDQ, which just looks like shit. But, I don't know, man. If they think something is funny, they'll take it even if it's not a very good speedrun. That's why Razor Freestyle Scooter got in. I've gotten in under this rule. But for the most part, no sports ever. It's kind of like how there have been basically no fighting games. It's just a genre that doesn't lend itself very well to speedrunning. Well, golf is a different story, but someone higher up in GDQ hates golf personally for the number of times they've rejected golf. Like, damn. Someone there really hates golf. Have they ever taken any Mario Golf? Have they? They rejected NES Golf so many times. Toadstool Tour was in 2021. Well, there you go then. They finally did give golf a chance. I have no idea who Matt Dickey is. I feel like I just got walked into like a D's Nuts joke with that name, but I'm gonna say no because I've never heard of that person before. I've never heard of that. So that's not helping. Oh yeah, Ribbit King was in. That's Frolf though, not to be confused with golf. They're different. Alright, how far back are we going? Yeah, I've never made either of those games. I've never heard of either of those games. Wait, where am I? Is this a cutscene that we've seen before? Oh my god, that is so far back. Shit. We just lost like 20 minutes, dude. You're kidding me. That is so far back. The U Testament, never heard of it. I've never heard of any of this guy's games before. That is so far back, if that's where we are. That fucking sucks, dude. You gotta be kidding me. I've been on this island for like an hour and a half. It's not even... Like, this is the first level in the game. This is gonna be like a 20-hour-long game or something. I feel like I must be missing mechanics that would make this less terrible. I've just been beating up the same skeletons for an hour and a half at this point.
These are the shades.
Yep, all the way back here. Do I even have the axe? I do have the axe.
Only a reflection of their former life. They have been summoned from the underworld against you.
I've pressed all the buttons on the controller. If any of them did anything, I would know. When I say miss mechanic, I mean like something more complicated than what a button does. Like some way to break a guard, please God. The how long to beat is not promising. What is it? How long to beat? Gladiator. Sword of Vengeance. 8.5 hours. Fucking kill me. We've been on this island the entire game so far. This is so bad. Yeah, we'll get to Barbie this weekend, hopefully. But it's not gonna be until at least Friday. That's what this game is gonna be like. Is there a way for me to just run past people? Targeting is so fucking terrible. It's insane that there's no checkpoint. Like, I'm just, yep, you die so fast and there's no checkpoint. The game's not that hard, but like, where the fuck are the checkpoints? Why are we back here? I did like 6 rooms and probably killed like 300 guys with no checkpoint.
These are the shades, shadows of the dead. They possess only a reflection of their former life. They have been summoned from the underworld against you.
How are the shades blocking? They don't even have... How are they blocking? Yeah, they'll... As far as I can tell, I might just look it up, but... As far as I can tell, there is no way to break guard in this game. And so you just... They'll just block infinitely, and the only thing you can do is step off until they stop blocking. That's it. You can't roll behind them to punish, you can't guard break. There's no grab, like a fighting game or something, no. Yeah, activate magic. We don't even have any oh wait, we've got Hercules still. That's magic. I guess that's what they mean by magic. But so far, yes, I would say this is a bad time. There's so much healing in this room for some reason. You don't do that much fighting here. Maybe there will be a bunch of fighting here later. It does seem like a room for a boss fight.
I will need the power of Jupiter to help me.
Yeah, I bet that we're gonna get a second magic. Like right now we've got power of Hercules. There's gonna be power of Jupiter. And that's what they're looking for there for progression. Maybe that combo is better. There is only Ionic. There's no Doric. There's no Corinthian. No Corinthian column corn yet. I think a couple weeks ago someone asked me my favorite column type and I said Ionic, so that's why there's an Ionic one. Wait, what? What? Wait, huh? I mean, this is... I think we're just wrapping around, right? Because, yeah, here's this. This area is like a... I mean, they're spawning enemies this way, so I feel like this means I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, wait, I know what they want. I get it. Please don't die. Please don't die. I think I understand why there was that thing in that cutscene before the one, like before where the checkpoint is. There's like a cage where a thing opened up. And I bet that because I've climbed my way back up from where I had fallen, I can now go to where that cage is and collect the thing that was in it. Or something like that. That was not this way. Also, I think I'm gonna literally backtrack all the way back to the big room to get health. I really don't want to have to sit through all this again. So I think I'm just gonna backtrack all the way to the big room. Since we've definitely still not checkpointed. Yeah, I'm just gonna like... Okay. Building up the meter is definitely really important. Once you've got them, like if you're at like 0 meter, the combat is so slow and just like bad. You're doing no damage. I think they stop blocking you as well if your meter like reaches the top like this. I think one of those meter thingies is they stop blocking. It is Relic. At first I thought this game was actually going to be like, so going into this, I was like, this game seems like it's going to be bad. But then like the first like 20 minutes was pretty good. And I was like, wait, what if this game is actually good? Hold up. Unfortunately, it has now gone back to exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's bad. It's bad. Okay, yeah, that's the power of Jupiter that I have to get or whatever. found a coin. Like, this is all just to kill one fucking guy. When you don't have meter, it's terrible. This game is, like, unplayable when you don't have the full meter. I'm just dead here. This is... The two guys right next to each other, I'm probably dead. Okay, not dead. Man, look at my health right now. Not good. A lot of the Steam reviews are positive. All of the top Steam reviews are pretty positive. They're like, this is a super nostalgic game. Hang on, I don't still have them open. But it's a bunch of positive Steam reviews and then a bunch of people who are just like, don't play this. Whatever you do, don't play this. Wait, I just realized something. So there's a Windows Phone port of this game, allegedly. But the Windows Phone port was announced in like 2015. Wasn't Windows Phone dead by then? Was it still alive? Were people really still Windows phoning in 2015? You unfortunately you're still Windows phoning it in. I mean, you do have to admit that those, please don't put me somewhere stupid. No! Oh wait, we're fine. I think we're fine. I think that's where I just was. I think we just checkpointed. You do have to admit that those like Nokia phones with the giant ass camera were really cool. Those are cool looking phones. I did not mean to press that. Well. Hopefully I got the power of Hercules. Or, of Jupiter, whatever. Yeah, there we go.
Pax returns victorious? Perhaps, brother, the gods were right.
That was it.
Still, the challenge has only just begun.
That was the level. It took like well over an hour and a half to do the first level in the game. I hate that. I hate that type of shit. I'm gonna step away for a sec, and then we'll head into level 2, which hopefully, please don't just be more of the same. It probably will be. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, cool, let's go. I thought we were gonna kill Phobos in there. I thought there was gonna be a boss at the end of that, and it wasn't just gonna end suddenly. But whatever.
After fleeing the gods' wrath, the Titans thought that they would find safe haven within the great walls of their magnificent palace. Their mistake. Jupiter laid siege, and no gate or wall withstood our great father. The Titans were taken from this place and
Dude,
chained
all
in
I've
Tartarus.
learned from all my time playing these Gladiator games is that games based on ancient Rome suck. I'm not sure if I've ever played one that I actually liked.
Beg for mercy, you stinking man flesh.
That was Archimedes. I think that was Archimedes. Kill guy. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure people are watching like, this looks fine. I don't know what you're talking about. But like, dude, you have no idea how many hundreds of times I've played this game with different skins. It sucks. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Yamo, but this game came out in 2003. So this is pre-God of War. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure the God of War development timeline. I don't even know if God of War would have been announced yet at this time. I don't think anyone knew that the game existed when they were making this. So, because God of War is like 2005, so they would have been developing this probably before God of War was even in development. I don't know how long it took them to make that. But this is like the Acclaim answer to Rygar, the Legendary Adventures. Honestly, if you're a fan of PS2 Rygar, look how little damage I'm doing, even with the quad damage. It hurts my soul. No, I own the game and I am not a fan. I don't know, I've just played a lot of these Gladiator games. Like, jump down there? Where am I going? Nah. Well, first of all, Dev Badge is dead. They killed it. Oh, you just go between those. Okay. Dev Badge is dead. If I pull up my own chat settings. Yeah. Dev Badge is gone. But also, there's no way in hell anyone would have a dev badge on any game made this old. Like, maybe a dev would show up in the chat, but nobody's registering with Twitch that they made this 22 years ago. Jesus Christ, this game is old. Jesus Christ, I'm old. What am I getting the next smithing level to make the adamant sword? If I ever train smithing again, it'll be too soon. And this seems kind of bad. Like, surely I don't walk into the lightning, right? Yeah, no. It didn't do any damage though. So you kind of can just walk into the lightning, but no, this is not the right way. This camera sucks. I'm dead. Alright, we're probably going back to the start of the level. I highly doubt we checkpointed anywhere in there. Okay, no, we did checkpoint after the first room. It is still all the way back here. It's a bit of a loss, but could, I guess, be worse. That one attack does 2/3 of my health, so you die in 2 hits to these guys, and you have to kill dozens of them. Great. Fucking great. No, 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 no. Okay. I don't know. I don't think you can switch weapons mid-combo. pretty sure that just doesn't work. Yeah, no, you can't. Oh, actually, it completely resets the whole thing, because the battle pass only applies to sword. So that's no good. How did I just do that? I just nearly won. What just happened there? I think I might have to go look and see if there's a manual for this game online. I feel like the manual is going to have a lot of important information in it that I'm missing about how this combat system works. I think I can just keep farming blood off of that. And then just always have Hercules power. Maybe dead. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Fuck this game. Like, that thing just kills you instantly. God. And now we're going all the way back again. Is there anything in this manual? Yeah, here we go. There's a lot here. Yeah, there's a lot here. This is a massive info dump. I mean, it's just your usual, like, AAA, XXX, AXA. It's all your usual stuff. Maneuvers. Secondary target. It is possible to spread attacks across 3 targets. This is rare and requires luck or a great amount of skill. Well, cool. Combinations of switches are known as maneuvers. Switch hit, double switch hit, switch kill. Many more maneuvers exist for you to discover. As you pull them off, the fight gauge will indicate your reward. You will gain more success in pulling off multiple opponent attacks if you do not resort to simple button mashing. Screw you, manual. Certainly, the thought you put into how you approach each combat will dictate how much fun and success you have during combat. Just shut up. This leads us on nicely to the fight gauge. I feel like this manual is judging me. Once collected, a weapon's fight gauge rewards you with mid-combat bonuses for skillful fighting. The fight gauge is displayed at the top. Double armor, double damage, shield break, reflect armor. Performing a kill mood boosts your blood meter and also puts a gauge lock on the fight gauge that stops the gauge dropping below that level. There are 3 different battle magics you get. The blood meter is the ring. Yeah, context actions, weapons, sword, axe, gauntlets. Max health. When received, Thrax's health is increased to maximum. Oh, that's filling all your current slots. I don't care about that. There's got to be a way to increase your max health because it shows that it doesn't fill up the whole bar. Disclaimer. The literal... Wait. Oh, no. I misread that. The adventure begins. Streets of Rome. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, there's no info in the manual. There is no info in the manual. There has to be a way to increase your max HP, though. Like, maybe if I went back to the hub, one of those other things would be available. Because, like, look, there's 2 more segments. I should not have pressed that. We're just gonna die now. I do like that if you activate the spell before entering the cutscene, you'll have the spell active in the cutscene. That's kind of funny looking. Anyway, I am now dead. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That thing just actually does your entire HP bar. I think it does 2 segments. It's an AoE attack that does 2 segments out of your 3. The switch target thing I've been using a little bit. I think maybe it could be abused a bit better. Like I could... Yeah, we can use it to build up meter way faster at the top. Anyway, I'm dead now. I just got comboed for all my health there. This is shit. I really hate this. I wish I had Barbie installed so I could go play that instead. I just want to play Barbie Horse Adventure. Kind of just want to play rolling, honestly. I'm thinking about rolling. I want to work on my level 2 route. Yes, I do have level 1 routed. I'm not fully confident in my route. There's sort of a complication that makes it a little bit tricky. Like one of the things about rolling is that some of the objectives have really long cutscenes attached to them. And so you wanna do the objective, get the cutscene, and then hit restart run after. You either want to hit restart run or you want to end your run on that objective. So that the second the cutscene starts playing, you can just hit the end run button. Problem is that makes things really awkward because if the objective is in an annoying place to end the run at, then your options are either intentionally save it for last and take a time loss having to go all the way over there and sort it out at the end, or sit through the cutscene. And I'm not certain what's faster. So that's a thing. Also, there's the issue of, this is probably the biggest issue with rolling speedrunning. Every character has one objective in each stage that is different. like there's a photography challenge that's different for every character in every level, and there are 20 characters. So to figure out which character is the fastest, like every character is going to end up having a different route, where like some photo challenges will be in more convenient places than others, right? The only way to know is to route the game as all 20 characters, which I'm not going to do. Shit. Oh, man. Dead. Shit. Yeah, that's aside from the fact that they all have different stats, though, it doesn't matter. Or, like, it does matter, but I don't care about the stats. The stats are not going to make that big of a difference. To be honest, I'm just sticking with my guy. I'm sticking with Anthony Mackie for now. And we're just gonna, like... We're just gonna see. Like, maybe I'll do all of Anthony Mackie. And then once we're running with him, I'll start to look into other characters and see if any of them happen to be better. But it's not worth, like, a thorough investigation right from the start, IMO. Yeah, I don't know, like, look, I don't want to be too mean, but, like, it legitimately really bothers me that there are speedrunners out there. Wait, what just happened? Wait, what the fuck? I thought I killed these guys. Why are they back at full HP? Why are there so many guys? Are there like extra gorillas here, or is that, am I just getting confused? What? I was just like arbitrarily mashing the B button because I knew he was at low health, but I couldn't see his health bar because it's hidden under the battle pass. Has there always been 6 gorillas here? Okay, I thought there were 3. I thought it was just the 3. I didn't realize there were 3 more. I'm on autopilot with this game a little bit. But yeah, it does bug me that the existing speedrunners of rolling just came up with a partial completion category and then called it any %. Like, no, I straight up think, but here's the thing, if you look at, they probably just copy-pasted the rules between any % and 100%, but the 100% rules also say time stops when it says no more levels, which is also not the credits. So I can't help but wonder if any of them ever beat the game, because they would know that 100% doesn't end there. Like, they would know that those rules are wrong. Those rules are just wrong. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, but I can't help but feel that it's very possible that they never beat the game. And just assumed that the ending was a certain way because they didn't feel like getting 100%. It's 3 guys. There's 3 people on the board. Shit. It's a bar and a half. I think the strat, now we lure them this way. I think this has to be the strat. That thing takes a little bit to regen, so we just do this. And I'm at 1 hit from death, so we just do it like this. Actual combat is not viable. The bar never moves up, but I don't die. I get to actually do combat. This guy can literally just kill me if he wants to. There we go. I don't think... How does this game save? Like, if I... Do I have to finish this entire, like, probably multi-hour long level today? I assume I do. I assume it won't save unless I back out to Elysium. Kinda doubt there are any saves mid-level. That might be what that scroll icon is that just appeared in the corner, actually. I don't know. Please tell me that the scroll was a checkpoint. Yes, okay. Well, at the very least, the scroll meant checkpoint. I got owned by Psycho Pompous.
Through death to the infernal regions.
Sword only, kill those guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill one in the remaining time limit. Hello? They just block fucking everything. Took me 30 seconds to kill one guy. Alright, there we go. Barely. Further rewards are now at higher levels. Fight well to earn them. Ugh. We'll see. Actually, that icon kind of looks like it's shield break, you know, or break guard or whatever, you know.
May harpies wing you to your rest.
It really seems like the battle pass mechanic is the key to combat. If we can get better at doing maneuvers. The manual only explains the maneuver of switching enemies mid-combo. That's the only maneuver they bother to explain. But it seems like maintaining this bar is the key to not just insta-dying to everything. I think they might just be spawning infinitely. Like, what is going on back there? There might be a thing I have to destroy. They're just constantly spawning in from this. Like, it kind of seems like I might have to maybe break these. Oh, there goes my battle pass. I forgot. I forgot that's how that works. Well, I'll be dead then. I'll just be dying then. I mean, this isn't even really... Is this doing anything? I think I might need Hercules. Yeah, Hercules shuts them off. Thought it might be the axe though, so I threw away my whole battle pass for it. So now we're just dead. Yeah, now we're just dead, but I get it at least. We're hopefully... Please tell me I still have the challenge. I feel like I have to do the challenge again, and the challenge was hard. Yeah, I have to do the challenge again. Yeah, never switch weapons. You lose your battle pass. This is brutal. I hate this. Maybe. Look at how they're spread out so that I can't get switched hits on them, so that I can't build the pass. There we go. That was way faster that time. Kind of interesting that you leave the challenge with the progress on it that you came in with. Or, no, I said that completely wrong. You leave, never mind, you know what I mean. Never mind, you know what I mean.
May harpies wink you to your rest.
Yes, I do have to hit the switches. That's what I'm doing. That is literally what I'm trying to do right now. You have to build up Hercules strength so you can hit the switches. Kind of annoying, because now I have to run all the way back here. Once you get it, you just have to like let the whole battle pass drain so that you can run to the switch. There are like a lot of switches. I think I'm gonna fail this again, probably. They're both just sat here blocking. I have to go find another switch. There we go. Got a thing. What is that? Got a thing. Ancient Roman Mahjong tile. Oh, there is a 2x damage in that. This looks like it's gonna be some kind of health thing. Hello? Why are we just swinging through each other? Like, see what they're doing? Nobody's getting close to each other, so I can't. I can't do switched hits, so I can't build up the meter. The AI is like programmed to make this much harder. Probably not on purpose, but that's what they're doing. Why does that I don't know why that sometimes happens. The Hercules magic, instead of like doing anything useful, just explodes. And it kills like one guy, but... Wait, was that max HP increase? Your maximum health is extended by 1 slot. Holy shit. That's huge. That is actually huge. Well, it's a good thing they didn't hide that. It's just out in the open, so hopefully the other one will be as well. There's the scroll. Hopefully that's a save. Yeah, well, the thing is, only certain enemies can be fatality'd. It's only like there's like elite variants. Like there was the monkeys, there were the regular gorillas, and then there was the like lightning gorilla. The lightning gorilla would offer up the fatality option, but the normal ones never do. So the fatalities are not something that I have good control over. That's what I'm trying to say. They're kind of rare, and even then, you have to get the guy to like 0 HP and then kill him at just the right time. You can't just like hold someone at 0 HP. You have a split second to press the B button. This room is huge. Damn. What do they want me to do? I mean, do I have the key? No, I don't have the key. I don't have the key to release the monkey. Man, there's so much health that I've just like wasted completely. Is the key in here? No, even more health. I should probably just die on purpose once I figure it out to respawn all this health that I've broken. Because, like, damn, there's a lot of health in this room. Kind of concerning. I mean, did I have the key for the top monkey? I don't remember being given a key, but maybe it happened. I mean, yeah, that's a fair assumption, but...
I can't do this now.
I can't do this now.
I need something else.
I need something else.
I can't do this now. I need something else.
we jump? Maybe it's just not even this room, like we're supposed to go someplace else. Was there a different way in the last room? That was my first max health upgrade, yes. See if I can even back out to the previous room. That's just also health. You can walk onto a metal beam here. Where's the beam? I'll just hug the wall or whatever. Near the beginning of the room. I tried to walk out onto that. I guess I just didn't line up with it quite right, so it didn't work. Yeah, that. See, I tried walking onto it. I got caught by this, and then I was just like, guess you can't walk onto that. No, you just gotta move over a little bit. Unless this is also still not it. Oh, here we go. It's this. Very recognizable stock sound effect, by the way, the footsteps here. This looks like it should just like squish me. What? Please squish the gladiator. I want to die so I can get all of those health things back. Wait, is this also gonna health slot challenge 4? But what I wonder is, am I about to get max HP? That's what I want to know here. Are we about to go from 2 slots to full? Or from 3 slots to 5, or whatever? Because that would be a weird thing to have, where you just put the 2 upgrades right next to each other in the game, like kind of early on. totally just used that wrong. I totally just used that wrong. We're not going to succeed. This is a fail. I'm stuck. That wasn't even close. Damn. That was not even close. Hey, Gundam. Oh, now we're just coming in without it, so now we're just fucked. Now we're just screwed. Can I just fail this on purpose? Do I have to sit here for 2 minutes? How goes Xbox thing? Pretty bad. I have to play this game, and this game is gonna be really bad. I was trying to not hit the monkey, but it kept fucking snapping to the monkey, so. See what I mean? It just, fuck off, target anything else, Jesus fucking Christ. Game sucks. I really don't want to do this challenge. The fact that it says health slot challenge 4 makes me think that it's not even, like, there will be other opportunities to get the last slot. This probably isn't even a slot. I don't know what this is, but it would be weird if they put the 2 slots, the only 2 in the game, right next to each other like this. So I feel like this is probably just something else. Sure, I'd love to know. It said health slot challenge 4. Five slots isn't even the max? Uh-oh. Well, in that case, we have to get this. I figured 5 slots was max, because that's what they display. Shit. We have to get this then. I really can't afford to not. This seems pretty terrible, though. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Well, that was weird. I just like snapped across the map to hit that guy. Yeah, the gorilla's still killing 3 hits, even with upgrades. This is why we need to get every single slot. There are way more. There's this one. Wait, this is 1. And there were 2 in the first level, and I somehow fucking missed both of them. I think I'm gonna have to go back into that level then. I really can't afford... I really don't think I can afford to not pick up every health upgrade in the game. It's... you die in too few hits. This is basically already a failed attempt because of the amount of damage I've taken. Nope. Like, he just does it. In the middle of my combo, he can just kill you. It sucks. This might be the rest of my stream, just attempting this challenge. This seems very hard. There's 4 health upgrades in this. God. I mean, there has to be some kind of technique that I'm missing. What? Fuck off, game. Like, stop. Stop doing that. I mean, I think I know what the technique that I'm missing is. Oh, it decided to target a monkey instead of the pot. Okay, kill me. The technique is you have to come in, you have to build meter. You have to have the battle pass powered up so that you can build the Hercules bar much faster. I think that's the only way, but so far I've not been able to get the meter to go anywhere in this, because they just don't stand next to each other that often. Do stand next to each other, it's because I'm about to die. Well, no shit. That's the most useless game facts advice. And dead. Man, I've never been able to run out the timer since that first attempt. They just kill me every time now. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hold up, let me build up meter again, and then I'll let them kill me. Okay, kill me. Nope, it's ruined. Game decided to snap to a gorilla that was literally behind me and off screen instead of the thing that was right in front of my face. Not sure what makes them think that that's what I want to be attacking, but whatever, man. Yeah, like the collision is all kinds of fucked up back here. That's kind of the problem with this stuff as well. It's really easy to just get stuck. Maybe we should go right first. Just because left seems really annoying. I think that there's like the pots are denser on the left. There's more of them. There was one more pot. Didn't realize that. Yep, using a whole blood charge on just that. Nope. Man. I was totally not holding forward on the stick there, but whatever. Sure, just go right into the attack. I might give up on this. It might actually be easier to beat the game with one fewer HP than it is to beat this challenge. This seems ridiculously hard. Like, that's just it. That's all of my HP in under 1 second. It just is all gone. Like, this is why I want to do this, but also it makes it so fucking hard to accomplish anything when they can just do that. Like, there's no signal that they're gonna attack half the time. They suddenly just do, like, this one frame attack that takes, like, 3/4 of your health. You just instantly die most of the time to stuff that you couldn't possibly have prevented. I do wonder if you're meant to do this with some kind of upgrade. If there's some kind of upgrade to, like, bar duration, you know? Or like this, you're not supposed to run out of Hercules magic so fast, so you can get more pots killed at once. It's possible that an upgrade like that would exist in this game. Cool, nothing. Like, I feel like that's a really plausible upgrade that maybe I've missed that would make this actually doable. Like when they raise the club attack has absolutely no wind up on it. They just do it and it just does a huge amount of damage, and they can do it while you're mid combo on them. Yeah, no, that wasn't literally a perfect attempt, but that's about as perfect of an attempt as you're ever gonna get out of me, and we're not close. So I think this is straight up impossible with my upgrades right now. I think we gotta just leave. I think it's legitimately impossible. If that didn't work, we still needed at least one more cycle of Hercules magic, if not two. Probably two would have done it. So I think it's impossible and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna actually give up on that. If I ever get some kind of upgrade to magic bar duration, maybe we can come back here. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay, each monkey is actually a fight with multiple monkeys. That's why there's so much health in this room. We're gonna have to do like a number of those fights. I've already used up most of the health. Sucks. Yeah, well, there are things you have to do. Like, you don't just raise the bar. No, I did not get the health upgrade. I gave up. I had a really good attempt that just wasn't even close. So I've decided that it's not possible with my set of upgrades that I have. Like, it seems like, there's probably an upgrade in the game that extends the duration that your magic is active, and I'm missing that upgrade, and without it, I cannot possibly do that thing. Like, it's just straight up actually impossible. I didn't play like it, I didn't play it literally perfect, but I played it very well, and it was still not close. I still needed like 2 more cycles of building up and using magic. It's either that, or you have to somehow enter there. You have to somehow build the battle pass so that it's at max, so that you're doing huge damage, so that the actual process of building magic is very fast. But I was unable to get the battle pass to go anywhere in that, so I don't know. I don't know. But I did the best job I possibly could on it and still didn't get it, so he's gotta quit. Rather than spend the next hour sat there failing it over and over again. That hits from all the way back there. Man, the lightning gorillas are so bad. I'm gonna backtrack upstairs for some health because I know there's still some up there. Not sure what that is. Hold up, gotta go all the way back up to the top. This sucks. Why is this room so fucking big? Like, God. Takes like 3 minutes to walk back up these stairs to check what that even is. It's gonna be like nothing. I'm not really sure where that was. I think it was this. That got me one of the 8 Mahjong tiles. I don't know what that is. I don't know what those do. I think those might be used if you get them all. They do stuff in the hub world. I think they do stuff in the hub. Because I tried to interact with that thing in the hub and they told me I didn't have enough items. I think these are the items they're referencing. Well, this is the Titan's Lair, I think this level was called, so it doesn't say anywhere. But I think this is the Titan's Lair, so yeah, I probably was built for giants. Can't wait to die and have to do everything again. Axe challenge 1, axe only. Ugh. At least it's a challenge, so I think if I die, nothing happens. I have to do it again. Also, we know there's no stuff about the meter. It's just because I don't have the meter unlocked for the axe yet. It's just this. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how I could have possibly missed stuff in level 1. I can think of. There's one way I didn't go. There's one way I didn't go that maybe I should have gone. But I don't know, maybe there's no axe battle pass yet. I don't know, should I just use the axe? Was that better? I feel like those guys just had low HP. I just got some kind of upgrade. It said Master Axe received or something, like Imperator Axe. No, this doesn't do significantly more damage than the sword. I would rather use the sword where I've got access to battle pass mechanics. How did that kill me? I was behind him. What? Yeah, that was just a combo from full health to dead. They just hit me into each other. Great. I wonder what happens if I back out to Elysium, return to Elysium. Like, can I continue the level here later, or will I have to start this whole level again? Because these levels are really long. I kind of want to go back to level 1 and get the health upgrades there that I apparently missed. This just seems like anytime one of these lightning gorillas shows up, it's just like complete shit. And if this level's gonna be as long as the previous one, then I'm not gonna be able to beat this. Oh look, another health upgrade, I think. Hang on. Is this a max HP upgrade challenge? Health slot challenge 5, yeah. Just kill some stuff. It's a lightning gorilla though, so... Oh, I got the second... The coin just looks like an actual, like, American quarter, right? I haven't been able to build the bar in forever in this game. feel like I'm doing something very wrong. No, 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 no. Okay. We're so close. Okay, I got him. Why did I snap to over here instead of the guy that was literally on top of me? Cool. This is, the condition here is limited health. So they literally set you in one hit range to the electric gorilla for this. Like, you have to do this while in one hit range the whole time. It's programmed that way. What's even happening? Why is he targeting wrong? Why is my guy just keep punching the wall instead of the dude? Should have had this gorilla dead ages ago, but for some reason, the targeting is fucked. And I'm not dead. We have 5 seconds, and I've killed the first of 3 enemies, the weakest of the 3. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. Clearly, the only way to do this is to successfully build Battle Pass, but I don't understand. This whole game has just been like, I don't understand how to do that. Like, they do literally tell you how to do it, but it just doesn't work. Like, it's all gone. Look how fast it went away. What the fuck happened there? This is me trying to get any maneuver for Battle Pass, and you just get nothing. I mean, I just can't kill these guys fast enough. I can't, it's not possible. It's probably literally possible, but not with my understanding of the game. I can't do it. I think we're gonna bail on this too. Like, we haven't even gotten to the shades that are supposed to spawn in yet. We haven't even gotten to the shades that are supposed to spawn in yet. Oh, hold up. The axe does do way more damage. The axe does do way more damage. Why didn't it seem like it did before? Well, now I'm stuck on this bush. me out. Sword. Sword to build blood. Axe to use the blood. Like, visually, that I'm not anywhere near taking that hit. I'm far behind him. You can see the shockwave on the floor, and it is not touching me. And you still just get fucked by it. The lightning gorilla is so bad. I should kill it first, but I don't have much control over that because he wasn't standing near me, and the targeting isn't very cooperative. Like, I'm just dead. If he decides he wants to do that attack, there's no way to get out of range in time. You're just fucking dead if he does it. So clearly I have to be targeting the lightning gorilla the whole time. Once again, have not even seen the shades that are supposed to spawn in after I kill these guys. No, your iframe does not have rolls. Or your other way around, sorry. I'm very stupid and useless. How the hell did I do so much damage? Like, there are these, like, mystery mechanics. I don't understand how I just did so much damage to where I'm able to kill the lightning gorilla. Sometimes I activate Hercules and it just causes, like, a weird explosion that then insta-kills some enemy. And then sometimes I activate Hercules and it's this, like, other thing. Here's the shades for the first time. Nope, out of time. I quit. I give up. I give up. We're getting out of here.
No, I can't do that right now.
There's a door up there. Yeah. It might be activating in the middle of a combo. I don't know. I don't know. I give up. How did my meter build up there? Like, why am I at the top of the battle pass all of a sudden? I'm just mashing square and everything was getting blocked. I have no idea what just happened, but it might be good to know. Hold up, I gotta check down there. Axe fight gauge challenge is around this part in the level. Yeah, maybe just just another one of those useless things. I mean, this is just going to be a challenge to get one of the 8 items. This isn't even anything. Yeah, Titan Tablet Challenge. Completely useless. I guess that's what those things are. You can see that these gorillas have way less health because they are actually dying. Like, the axe does seem pretty much better. Like, did you see, I mean, it's hard to tell, because I think all those guys had, like, extra low HP. I think those were, like, low HP variants. Strict leveling of enemies. There's no level up mechanic in this game that I'm aware of. You can only advance by being similar. Nah, it's not a thing. Unless that is a thing and it's completely hidden. Don't mean levels so much as skills. What type of skills do you mean? This game also doesn't have skills. Oh, well, here's that. Honestly curious what happens if I quit. Do we resume here? Okay, we do resume here. And if I return to Elysium, I would, again, this is where I would unplug the memory card if this were the GameCube, just in case it auto saves me in Elysium, which it probably will. I really just want to back out. I really just want to, no, I was definitely not unlocking combo stuff to help with the meters. Definitely not. Like, if I hit return to Elysium, yeah, it just auto-saved me back in Elysium. Fucking rip. Also, God, I feel like they really cranked up the brightness in here.
Not found all the items yet, Thrax. Where can I have hidden them?
How many levels are there? There's those 2. I'm gonna go back into the first level if I can and try to get the health upgrades from there. It's doing the level the way I'm doing it is clearly a complete waste of time.
Well, keep trying.
Seems like there might be 6 levels in the game.
You have discovered some of the Titan tablets, but
Like, if
not
okay, you can re-enter.
In ancient times, the Titans warred with the gods.
They're gonna make me actually, like, sit through the level again. Like, I have to do all this shit again. This might not even be worth it, because this level took, like, an hour and a half to beat. To sit through an hour and a half long level. Like, it's not like I'm upgraded or anything. It's the same... It's the same level, and I'm not any stronger. Nope, there are 3 worlds of 2 levels each. Guarantee it. You could literally see the 6 doors. that would each have levels in them just a second ago on stream.
The Spartan, revenants of shipwrecks.
Yeah, like,
and
I'm not any
fallen
stronger.
heroes,
This is still gonna take fucking
jealous
forever
of
to
the
sit
living,
through killing these
who
skeletons.
seek only your death, that you may join them in limbo.
So I can't really... But I'm gonna have to play through this level again if I want to find... I guess I know what I'm doing, but... I'm gonna have to play through this level again if I'm gonna find those health upgrades that I missed. Try my best to cover every corner. Literally, the first sentence of the game facts is, "This is a really good game." No. Man, it's not even like it's not searchable, it's not organized in any way. This is such a bad game facts. How did they even accept this onto the site? This is terrible. Partial health up, sword gauge. Titan tablet, got that. Health slot challenge. Follow the beach to another entrance to the cave containing a stash of barrels. Key. Pull open the door. I don't understand what they're saying. The Hercules barrel. Having a hard time understanding what they're directing me to here. Follow the beach to another entrance to the cave. Wait, have I like scrolled way past? You will fight against the foes you just know, the Isle of the Titans. As you continue, you will be in a cave. You must fight groups of Sparto to get a key. Okay, no, I was just skipped ahead a little bit. Okay, key, unlock the pedestal, then cut the revealed rope. On the way to the first rope, you will find a challenge. Sword gauge challenge 1. That would have been that right there. The Hercules barrel near the lock holds a partial health up. Walk to the boat, then jump to its other half. Okay, so no, we're not even close. We're not even close to the first health slot. We got a lot of stuff to sit through. It's after moving across the boat. When you say that, Gris, what do you mean? This is an incredibly generic game. It's like the 10th game. Like this I've played on stream before, so... No, it's not a dungeon crawler. What? No, this isn't a dungeon crawler. What? looks like a dungeon crawl. What the fuck? No? What? Are you watching my stream? Do you have someone else's stream up by accident? This... No. Not even remotely close. I don't understand. Do you know what a dungeon crawler is? Forget what to do here. I got stuck here last time too. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they just put the key in a weird place. Another one of those crappy Gladiator games. They made a lot of these. It's not like World War II games where it's like iconic that they made a lot of these, but they made a lot of these back in the day. I don't think I've ever played one that I thought was better than a 3 out of 5. Oh, right, this. How do you get up there? I did see this last time, didn't I? How do you get up there? It's like you have to... I think there's an entrance to the cave in the back, right? Along the wall between the last 2 stones is a level hidden by breakables. Wait, what? Hang on. The Hercules breakables buff most of the blah blah blah. Continue cutting ropes until you get to the end. Jumps the gaps after fighting the last of the Sparto. You will now be on some rock. Okay, so he doesn't point that out, so I think we circle back around to that later. I think we circle back around. You're now on some rocks near some broken ships. Walk onto the boat and jump to its other half for a challenge. Walk on. I think this is what we're looking for. I don't think I came back here last time. Actually, I don't know now. Now I'm less confident. This kind of looked like it would be correct. But there's like cutscenes and shit back here. I think I just screwed myself. I think I need to let them kill me. I think I went the wrong way. Walk onto the boat and follow the beach to the entrance of a cave containing a stash of barrels and vases. No, this is definitely new. Nearly every set of breakables has hidden skeletons. Along the wall between the last 2 stones is a level hidden by breakables. What? Keep defeating skeletons until you find the key. Okay. of curious about this. Oh, that's that. Until you find the key. Along the wall is a left. I've already been here? I did that already. Oh man, did I just miss my opportunity? Did I have to start the level over? Did I fuck this up? I might have fucked it. It might have been in that room. I think it was in that room. Let these guys kill me. Maybe I forget if it just gave me a checkpoint. Yeah, it just gave me a checkpoint. We're dead. We have to start the level again. I think. I can't tell. Now follow the beach. Wait. Next challenge. Return the way you came and unlock the door. Yep. Yep, we're dead. We're dead. We missed it. I don't feel like doing this again. I quit. I quit. I might do this off stream and then come back tomorrow with the health upgrades. I really don't want to play more of this right now. This game is very not fun. This is 50 cent levels of not fun to me. I hate it.